Hello, morning. It's me, Crystal. Um, I am tuning in live from my full ass car. It's got so much shit in it, y'all. It's got so much shit in it. It's got so much shit in it. So much shit in it. I was looking for my chapstick, but I think I got some down here. So this morning we moved out of the hotel. I regret not putting some more stuff in the hotel in the thing, but I digress. Because Titan wouldn't even fit in this car. So when I get off work, I'm gonna have to go and put some stuff in storage just to even get him to the place because we have so much stuff. How lovely. But like I'm carrying my cross. All my things, all my stuff, all my prized possessions. My computer's in here, my clothes. I have a lot of stuff. And honestly, it shows me too that I need to lighten my load because why am I carrying all this stuff? Like, I know I need to cut down on my product, but it's like some of it's just empty. So it's like I would be buying this shit, but I could still always go get it in my storage, you know? So there's stuff that I know that I need to get rid of and, just lighten our load to where we're not carrying so much. Yesterday we had a giveaway Bone Crusher in Sabo. I could not find anybody to keep them. The girls in my church group just have other things going on, and I even told one of them, I was like, I don't want you to feel obligated to do anything. I want you to want to help me. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, that's kind of off to her because people usually will make you do stuff. You know what I mean? And I didn't text her. She didn't text me for like 4 days. So I'm like, I'm gonna text her to see. Okay. Well, honestly, all she showed me is she's not very reliable either. You know what I mean? Which I've already seen that because just to vent a little bit, or just to describe a moment, I volunteer for the food drive, and I was only gonna do once a month, 1 month, at least once this month. I didn't sign up, but I still felt bad because I wanted to go, and I want to go Thursday, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to because it's supposed to be like our first day of being able to do it. But who knows? Maybe we'll get sent home early or something. But anyways, she said that she was going to be at the first one, and I was like, okay, cool. But then she couldn't get nobody to do it. So it was like, to me, okay, so since you couldn't get anybody to go with you, you should go by yourself. I go by myself because I initially went with my club, and then I was like, well, I want to keep doing this because this is my church now, and if this is what we do, I want to be a part of this because one, I can get food and I don't have to be parked and sitting in my car not doing anything. I'm helping, you know what I mean? Like, I'm actually moving this line around. I parked 790 something cars the first week. It was time for somebody else to do it. But I mean, they be having people. It's just a lot. I did 4 hours. Yeah, it was a lot. But people definitely testing your patience, and I like it, because it's a good. I just like it. I do like it. I'm gonna continue to do it. I didn't go to church Sunday. I was going to do online, but I did not yet. But anyways, I'm sorry. I'm talking about other stuff. ADHD. Um, yeah, so anyway, she wasn't there. And I was like, so since we're not going to be here and you don't have anybody to prove whether you were here or not, then I'm thinking I was there. I mean, she ended up saying she was going to do it, but she ended up not doing it. And I'm thinking, okay, you were going to also do SOD class and you're not. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to find friends who are devoted to God because that's how I want to be. Like, am I when I pick up my zodiac signs and my tarot cards? No. But, so I'm not really one to judge anybody either. But if you're supposed to be giving back, be giving back. Do what you say you're going to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like, I know if Steve pays for this SOD2 class for me, then I'm gonna take it. I'm only getting $259 back from my Pell. This shit's crazy. Cause I was getting like way more than that, and I was doing full time. You know what I mean? But I need the class. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I had to drop accounting. It's been a long weekend, but I did go to fall leadership and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I went to fall leadership. It was at the Crown Plaza at the Riviana. They had a beautiful garden. They had done the lights on it. It was so beautiful. I loved it. I really got to bond with the girls too. So I feel like at first I was like, I haven't built a friendship here, but now I feel like I do. And I really wish that what's her name would go ahead and do it. I mean, I will be leaving them after next semester, but besides that, that's my only class. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I did get inspired to want to be a state officer, but I also will be going on to college, so I can always join another club then. Or like they were talking about, start my own FBLA chapter at my school, the school that I'm going to go to, because I applied to Life University and I was going to apply to Georgia State too, but Lord protect me in both of those. I hope I get an acceptance letter for both and I get to choose. But I still have to get a 2.5 to apply to Georgia State, so that's why I haven't done it yet. I didn't really want to start until January anyways, because I know everybody's probably like, oh, don't take no time off, but I want to take some time off. Like, to mentally, you know, or who knows. I actually applied for Life University. It starts in, the one that semester starts in August, so who knows, you know, maybe I will be ready to go to school by then, but I don't know. I don't know, because I know that I'll probably be able to afford my first semester. I know my money has to be right. But it's a new day. Confirmation. It's a new week. I will be able. I'm just early for work, so I was videotaping my video. I haven't really, you know, able to describe my sadness from. That's what's wrong. If I seem off, it's because I had to get away with my dogs. It's so sad to me. Like, it breaks my heart, but. Plus, Titan was talking about if I have to give away Sabo, you know, I'm not gonna get another dog, and I'm like, please don't be like that. You know what I'm saying? Because life happens. You know what I'm saying? And maybe God just needed them somewhere else. You know, maybe somebody else needed a home, needed to comfort them, that can take care of them and walk them and treat them like they should be treated. Because I can't hide them in my car. I don't want to do that. I don't want to keep them in my car all day. The kennels wouldn't fit anyways. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff. Like the kennel, even one kennel wouldn't have fit anyways if we was trying to keep a dog. It just wasn't a life for anybody to have to live. So, I don't know. I digress. It's sad. And like I said, maybe it was just time. Because like I don't want anybody to feel obligated to do anything for me. I want someone to help me out of the kindness of their heart. Like I want to do this for them. Like, was it time for me to give up my legacy? I guess, as far as that, but I didn't have to give up Titan, so I'm still thankful for that. And I told Titan that too. I was like, Titan, and he already knew I was sitting there crying. He was crying too. I actually seen him cry because this has been sad. We've had bone crushing them through everything, you know. They always, you know, we had access to them, but you know. This might be a cold winter, so it just probably is too much to be, you know, trying to keep dogs. And, you know, it's just too much. It's just too much. So, with that, I think I'm gonna go get me some coffee. I know that, it's gonna be okay, because even I just keep seeing things, and just they were talking about this in discipleship class, that, or even, you know, Pastor Jensen's daughter, whenever she was preaching, you get broken before you get blessed. And here I was thought that I was broken. I'm going to be broken. I'm broken now. I'm brokenhearted because my family is separated, but materialistically, having dogs is an expense, you know what I mean? And if I can't afford it, that's just life right now. Honestly, the stress of having to give somebody money, the stress of somebody calling me bitching about my dog, doing something, honestly, I'm glad I don't have to deal with it. So it is what it is. And we'll be able to find a place faster without having dogs because, I did find some places actually, 1 bedrooms, 1 bath, that we would have been able to do that with because we just decided that like he'll have the bedroom, and I'll just treat the living room like it's a studio apartment and the kitchen, it'll be like my personal space. Then he has the bedroom, so that we're okay with that. And he just wants to finish school at Gainesville. And I know it's probably something inside of him that's just like, I just want to finish at Gainesville because I've already had him to where I just want to stay in one place. But the life of a gypsy, listen, was somebody in my blood probably a gypsy? Yes. Of some sort? Yes. I really truly believe that because, like, I just be, or even I guess the prophetic version of it, like I be moving, like I always go where I'm needed. And I do hope I get off in time to help with the traffic, but if I don't, it's fine with the chicken run this week, Thursday. And Wednesday, I'm gonna definitely get Titan to go to the whatchamacallit. I called Steve today. He wanted me to call him last night because I was already telling him, I'm like, I already know I'm gonna have to save this much money. Steve is the guy who blessed me from church. He's just my praying partner at this point because we just spent the last. It wasn't 12. It was a 12-week session, but I came in on like the 3rd or 4th week, so we spent like maybe 8 or 9 weeks together. We got closer to God, and like I said, he's a biker dude, so he's cool. Old dude, but I mean, I'm not physically interested in him, like, or sexually, but I think mentally I am. Like, he is a very cool dude, and the fact that he wants to bless me and knows that it would be blessing me, because, sitting there listening to my story and stuff like that, I don't know. And to me, he really doesn't have too many kids, or he has kids, he has grandkids. But if he has it and he wants to bless us, I'm taking it, as long as it ain't nothing sexual behind it. I had told him already that I was like, well, if I take money from you, to me, it'll be an investment or like a donation. Like, it wouldn't be like, you know, or he could write it off, because I have to get my LLC and for nonprofit. Because that's like, I could go under Family Promise, but I don't trust them. Like, that's why I just ended up not wanting to do it underneath them. I wanted to do it separate from them. But, if there's a version of it that it will be a version of it in their thing because they'll be able to present the program to their people as if, okay, we have this outside company, outside ministry that can, do this for our people. You know what I mean? And make these people go to these classes or they get points for taking them or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if they can put it in their budget, to be able to do this for these people, because I want to be able to take for everybody to take the classes because they are like $225 a session, but it's just food and supplies and stuff like that. But I'll figure it out. I gotta go get me some coffee so I can get on to work. Have a good day. I'm trying to break myself for telling people to pray for me because you never know who's praying what, and we don't have time for that. Look at these men pushing this cart. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it's funny to me. And they're pushing it back the other way. I guess it doesn't work. Maybe they're like helping this guy, helping somebody. But anyways, have a good day.